Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Misfits Racing League highlights video. We are here today, of course, with the Oceanic Division. We are in Russia for round 7. We hope you enjoy these highlights around Sochi. Revo on pole position. Ben the Bear lines up next to him in second, with Mikau rounding out your top 3. That's Wangod in 4th, with Domi rounding out your top 5. Your predictions, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here in Sochi. And it is going to be lights out. We are racing around Russia. Revo off the line here. Ben the Bear immediately hunting him down, and he might get him already. Wangod and Alex Biddo are wheel to wheel, and there is no exchanging just yet, no contact, but this is where it happens. Coming down into turn 2. Revo leading through Ben the Bear. There goes Mikau with an extension. Things clean so far on this grid. T-Mac with a great exit out of turn 2 has Yukio in his sights up the inside. Now there's Combined and Ruben having an exchange, as well as Mikau and Wangod in an exchange for podium position. A VSC has been deployed, and I'm not entirely sure why, but there has been contact. Massive contact, debris all over this circuit. VSC has been deployed. With that racing point in his front left rear view mirror now. This is going to be Domi around the outside into the next turn, already clear of the Ferrari. Domi once again around the outside. Is he able to get this done? There's a little bit of a nudge maybe, but he is going to move on through ahead of PTR. Biddo takes a 3-second time penalty just ahead. DRS, but it's going to be Impulse first now. But here comes Big Al. They've both overtaken Maz. Big Al and Impulse with a wheel-to-wheel exchange. There's contact. Big Al has had a bit of a slip as Impulse has touched him. Simdog and Maz combined. They're all going to move on through. Impulse not feeling too thrilled with himself after that one. He's going to let Al back through, and some great sportsmanship coming out of Impulse there. Well, and now Maz and Simdog are having a wheel-to-wheel exchange, and there's the Renault. There's Combined YouTuber getting through, as well as Big Al. There's Big Al. Is he going to get Combined through as well into 12th position? What a move coming out of the Haas here. There goes Combined with a look back to the inside. A major cut coming out of the Renault there. A day late and $1 short if I've ever seen it. And now Panda has looked at, of course, Wangod. A little bit of desync, a little bit of ghosting action here happening between these two. Of course, that is a connection issue. Ghosting not enabled in these races. You can see Panda, Wangod, wheel to wheel. Now, are we going to see the move coming out of Panda? Not just yet. Let's see. Coming down the straight into turn 2. This is going to be intense. A big lunge coming out of the Red Bull down the inside of turn 2. It's wheel to wheel. Are we going to see a move around the outside from Panda? So far, so good, but it is Wangod defending to the inside. You can't even see the front wing of that Red Bull just yet. Revo has come into the pit lane. This is going to promote a few drivers. He's coming in onto these medium compound tires, Revo. He's looking for that undercut, and Ben the Bear is going to have to respond to this. For him, here in Sochi, where is Ben the Bear? He is on his way out of the pit lane, but it is going to be Revo. Is he going to get him? Yes, he is, and the undercut has paid off for the Alfa Romeo, but Ben the Bear, charging hard here, is going to be very tight to the rear, and it's paid off. Revo. Ben the Bear in a battle, excuse me, as I've seen it. Ben the Bear, it looked like he had the lunge coming down into the first turn. Now he's going to have the lunge down the inside. Is he going to get Revo here? It's clean so far. Revo with a snap out in front of the tie driver. Of course, what a clean defense from him. And we have Ben wheel to wheel now with Revo, and he has so much pace in this racing point right now. It's wheel to wheel between these two. Still, Mikau's taking a 3-second time penalty with the front row seat and the popcorn in the cockpit behind. He's just watching this all unfold. Gaziag now, he's under major threat here as Wangod has a big lockup down the inside, and there's a lot of cars looking to collect the Haas. There goes the racing point of Domi, as well as the Ferrari of Trin. There goes Domi on the inside of the Ferrari now here. This is such a tight battle between these two. Domi wants to cut through this field as fast as he can. Of course, they're on the same tires soon. Maz is on some older tires here, and I think this is going to grant, of course, Wangod a unique opportunity, but there goes Maz. Maz is around in the Alfa Romeo. There goes T-Mac by him now, and is he going to get that car under control, and is he going to lose any more position as a result? And he is struggling massively as there is a ton of traffic coming through. You can see all of these cars in that spotlight. He's on the rear of the McLaren now. PTR on the inside as we come down through into turn 2. He's a little bit later on the brakes than Domi, but here comes Domi with a fantastic entry PTR having a little bit of an issue finding that traction, and it's Domi through into 7th, and PTR, is he going to have an answer coming down through turn 4? No. It's now Domi around the outside of Vanguard here, utilizing that DRS. It's still wheel to wheel. There's a little bit of, well, smoke coming off of those burning rubber tires, because look at the lockup coming out of the defense on Vanguard. Now Domi through into 6th position with a very neat and tidy move. Now, are we going to see the move here? Down around the outside. Ooh, it's tight, it's tight, it's tight between these two. There's still wheel to wheel. One around the outside once again. That's combined. Still exchanging. It's clean for both of them so far, but Big Al is holding on to that position. Revo has just taken a 3-second time penalty. Mikal around the inside, I should say. Around the outside for Revo on the defense there. Mikal is now looking very closely at Revo, and Revo, something might have happened here. He's taken a penalty, and this has really, really put the blood in the water for a shark like Mikal. Well, in this case, a bull like Mikal. He's seeing red, ladies and gentlemen. The yellow flag, and I do believe there's a lockup and a major issue for Ruben. There's an entire front wing missing, and there's the safety car. The safety car has been deployed, and I'm wondering if that's as a result of Ruben or something else entirely. You think Revo will suffer? Chat coming in with the opinions. Let us know your predictions for this race. There is so much damage on the front end of Revo. What has happened to him? I have completely missed. I was taking a drink of water. That car is off with a major front left failure. It would seem that front left tire is off that car. But he's got damage. He's fighting now. He's had a big issue here. Vanguard and him are exchanging. PTR now looking at Vanguard down the inside. Safety cars, man, they really throw a wrench in the equation. We are back in business. How's it going for these two? Vanguard now on the outside. Wing damage for Revo, of course. There's only one choice for him. He's got to come in. Certainly he comes in here. Revo now on the outside. Vanguard in 6th is going to keep him there. Wow, Ben the Bear through on the inside of PTR as well. DRS is going to be looking for a charge, but somebody else on a charge is Alex Bitto on the outside of Domi into turn 2. Former leader of this race, the pole sitter, now with damage. The former front row sitters here in the midfield having a battle. There goes Ben finally getting Revo here. Or has he? It's a big lockup from Revo there on the defensive lunge, and Ben gives him the space, but there's even more debris coming off of these cars. Ben the Bear back into 7th position, and there's a dive from Revo up the inside. I don't know if he was there or not, but that's big contact debris coming all over the place, and Revo has spun around. There for a split second, and what's happened now? Alex Bitto and Panda have had a huge crash here in the penultimate lap of this race. No, the Ferrari and the Red Bull. What has happened? That is a huge collision. There is cars all across the circuit here. PTR and Yukio. Wheel to wheel now. Around the outside, here goes PTR on his teammate. He's on the mediums versus softs right now. What a carry of speed around the outside for him. Mechanic division, he crosses the start-finish line. It is Mikal taking the race win here in Sochi. Domi crossing 2nd position here. Vanguard in 3rd. Simdaga now around the final turn under threat from Ben the Bear. It is going to be an exchange of positions at the line. Ben the Bear gets into 3rd position. He gets that podium